Hey everyone, this is David. Welcome back behind the velvet rope. Let's just get right into it today because we are joined by the one, the only Sarah Frazier.
Hi, David Yantiv. Good morning, my love.
Oh,
Live
someone's in
from New York.
live from New York. I just landed at 5 a.m. Again, guys, guess what? It's going
What?
to echo until the designers design. So just deal with the echo. I'm sitting in an empty pad honey, there's nothing here. I sleep on an air mattress.
Are you
Just
doing
land.
custom? Are you doing custom order? Like, are you a custom order design queen? Like, do you custom order the rugs and the sofa fabric, or do you do like a restoration hardware buy and delivery and then just have a designer set it?
I have a vision. Like all of a sudden, the designers are showing things, and everyone's like, oh my God. I'm like, look, are they pulling it all together? Yes. Are they finding pieces for me to choose? Yes. A bunch of it custom designed? Yes. Is the overall vision of the color scheme and the looks and everything mine? Yes. So when this is done, I'm going to Melissa Gorga the fuck out of it. We're going to do a before with me sitting here on the floor recording this with this echo. And then we're going to do an after. We're not going to do it 100 times like Melissa Gorga and show every detail. We're going to do it once and we're going to move on. But the
Wow.
Central Park view is great. But it is, so yeah, we do a little custom design, honey.
Okay.
Listen, let me tell you something. I like to do everything in life once. Like, let's do it right and let's never fucking do it again. Okay?
Oh, really?
You
You'll
want to
have
buy
time.
you don't want to buy that Louis Vuitton bag today? Well, guess what? It's gonna sell out. So either you get it today or shit or get off the pot. Just get it, do it right, and move on with your life.
Well, that
I
is true.
know this
And if
sounds
you
like I'm
buy
very out of touch with reality.
No, but if you buy quality things in lots of instances, such as a high-end handbag, you'll have it for life. I mean, I have my first Louis, and she's still a going and she's still a classic.
Children.
Meanwhile, I have not bought another Louis, but it's still relevant. It's still relevant. So
Honey, Louis Vuitton it does not go out of
it
style.
doesn't. It never does.
I need to call my friend, the Countess, and tell her this. Louis
Well,
Vuitton does not make mistakes, Luann.
speaking of Luann, what did you make of her? TMZ caught her coming out of a rehearsal, I think, in New York, and they asked her about Joe Bradley and her chemistry, and she goes, "Oh yeah, we definitely have chemistry." And they said, "If Joe didn't have a girlfriend, would you hit on him?" She goes, "Oh yeah, oh my God, yes, it would be happening. I'm a bit of a cougar." I mean, if this were you, like, do you think Joe Bradley's girlfriend is intimidated? I feel a little intimidated by Luann. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I think Joe could leave that chick he's with for Luann.
Miss Danielle Oliveira.
Yeah, thank you. I love it. And Luann didn't know her name either. She goes, they go, Joe's girlfriend. She goes, "Oh yes, we love Joe's girlfriend." Doing. And the woman goes, "Oh, Danielle, yes, Danielle."
Summer House is Danielle Oliveira.
Summer House.
That's the
Love,
one. Listen,
love Lou.
Lou is a busy woman. Look, Joe Bradley, I think, is really fucking hot. Hot, hot, hot. I think Lou would bed him down and she would never realize, she would just be like, wow, wow, wow.
She never leaves,
Um,
and she'd never leave the bed, darling. Never leave.
she would never leave the bed. Yeah, she would never leave the bed. She also came out of that and said, that here's the thing. She tried to play coy to this ridiculous rumor, which is not true, about her and Sonia and Dorinda being mixed in with the new RHONY cast, which is
Right.
not real. Aaron Leachy just confirmed that it's not real, but it was never real. And Lou, I think, tried to play like coy. How can I say this?
Dirty Lou.
Dirty Lou, because it's kind of like, what's the word? It's kind of like a
Dirty Lou.
Dirty Lou. It's kind of
Well,
like
look,
a like
come
a
on. If you're in this business, I believe it's a little bit the Kyle Morgan effect to some degree. While now I do not believe that they have had a lesbian relationship. It changes by the week. I know, guys. I think that they were happy, including to some degree Morgan, to let these rumors run wild because it's good for everyone. It's good for the agency for Mo. It's good for Kyle on RHOBH. It's good for Morgan's career because we stand by. No, the public did not know who Morgan Wade was until she was entangled in this. Lou knows the game. Leaving the rumor out there that Lou and Sonia Rita and Dorinda could be coming back is great, I agree. It's not happening. Erin was on a podcast. She said, no, there's not a chance. It would be so weird. And she's right. Those women wouldn't mesh with this new era. And I guess I'm the only one, but I like the current cast of RHONY. I hear they're all coming back. I want to give my girl Jenna Lyons one more shot to be the boss babe that Jenna is.
Well, you've said some things correct here today. They are all coming back. You know, you're not the only one. I don't not like the new RHONY. I like the new RHONY. It was lovely. And it was lovely. Yeah. Like, I mean, here's the thing that I think we need to remember. Salt Lake City, the first season was good, but we didn't know Meredith. We didn't know Whitney. Like, we really got to know these people in season 2. So this cast will have, I think, real drama, and they're not going to have a Jen Shaw and a reality volunteers. But I think that by the end of season 2, we're going to get dirty, and it's not just going to be about catch and cheese in first class anymore. You know what I mean?
I could not agree more. I hope that season 2 brings it. And I love our RHONY girls. Can we move on, though, to the biggest story, I think, that's been out there in 2 weeks, quite frankly? The Queen, Candy Burris, leaving RHOA. You know, you are so good knowing behind the scenes of these situations. If it's about money, if it's about control, if it's about you weren't giving me a good edit, if it's about, you know, I obviously already said money. But Candy Burris announced in the past week that she is not returning to RHOA. There was 1 to 2 real sticking points in the contract they could not come to an agreement on. So she took this as her opportunity to step away. She will still be working with the Bravo family because I believe, is it Old Lady Gang and some other shows, I guess are on. I think she's at a competition show. Has a great relationship with NBC, she says, which I believe. I think NBC loves her. I think Andy Cohen loves her. What do you make of this? Who do you think will be back on RHOA now?
I just reissued my chat with Candy from 2 years ago because I wanted to give my. I think it's an interesting chat. Anyway, like, I mean, I loved Candy. I have to say, and I said this during this chat at the beginning. Like, I really. Like, look, I was, of course, excited to interview Candy, but I wasn't, like, I was excited because it was Candy, but I was like, this is just going to be, like, media. She's going to